What's up, guys? Just another update video here on another project. This is my 1983 Volvo 240 wagon. I think it's called a DL or a GL, I'm not sure, forget. It says it on the back. But I bought this about 3 years ago and have been just running the shit out of it ever since. It's a great car. Daily drove it for probably a year or so while I had some other things down and out. And just recently here, the motor gave out about a month ago. Sent a big old hole in the block. I mean, this big. I got some parts here, actually. The motor gave out, had a big old hole in the cylinder. Walls and everything, the block came apart, blah, blah. Oil filter came out. We got oil filter housing inside of the block. More parts of the block. Piston. You can see how twisted the rod is. Check it out. And then we got distributor cam gears, all that stuff. Rod caps. The actual rod itself. So the old red block did good. It was a little, I think a 2.3 liter inline four. And I had the M46 transmission, which is a 4-speed with electronic fifth gear. You just drive down the road. When you're ready for fifth, you hit a button. It's pretty fun, pretty cool. Rear-wheel drive, straight axle car, for none of you that don't know. Super cool. I have a third row seating, and it faces backwards. Carpet dash. It's just a cool little car. They made them the same. The car hasn't changed in, I think, 10 or so years of production. I mean, they're awesome. They made a sedan, a coupe, or a sedan, a coupe, and a wagon. They're all relatively the same motors and stuff. They made a turbo version, but yeah, this is mine. It's been a great car. It was really clean when I first got it. I'll walk around and show you some. There's a little bit of rust starting to pop through. I drove it through winter, which I definitely regret. It was a super clean car. As you can see, from the factory, they did some good job lining everything, but the doors and just some little spots got to it. But yeah, I'll walk you around and show you a little bit and give you some plans. And we got a pretty cool motor swap going in this. As you can see, we got everything torn apart. Hopefully we can get the ball rolling here. So yeah, I'm gonna show you what it's all about. Alrighty, so here we go. As you can see, we got the engine torn out. Subframe is sitting over there. I plan on I got some stainless steel brake lines just to upgrade. The car's 40-some years old or whatever it is, and got some brake cables, brake lines. Gonna put some new calipers on it because we're putting in a big motor. So you want to be able to stop, and it's just time. So I'll paint up the subframe, and I'm not sure what I don't know if I want to go super low or what yet, but I want to go low. But this thing's so fun to off-road and beat the shit out of, you know. So we'll see what we do with that. I tried some engine stripper or some paint stripper. This stuff don't really work real well. And I also have a different can of the Rebel and stuff down here. That wasn't working too well. I let it sit overnight and it did good, but it takes too long. I have a guy coming. He is going to sandblast all this, and I'm going to repaint it the factory yellow color. It'll look really clean and simple, moving the battery to the back because we have an LS going in it. So I got the LS here on the engine stand, just a basic truck motor out of a Chevy 1500. Got the wiring harness and everything. We're going to shove this in there. I'm looking for a transmission. Probably going to go with an AR5 unless a good deal on like a T56 or whatever pops up. So got this guy sitting ready to go. We're going to test fit it once we get the bay painted. Here's a stock transmission, which is for sale out of the Volvo. You can see there's a little button. Drive in, put her in fourth. Boop. There you go, fifth gear. Pretty cool, pretty neat. So there's the hood. We got the Longhorns on it. That's my thing. Got her tinted all the way around, 5%. Took the fenders off. They're pretty clean. I got them sitting over there. It's a mess. Sorry, but gonna get it sandblasted and cleaned up. But I swapped out it had brown leather seats. Gosh, it's pretty dark in here. I'm sorry about the lighting. Little nardy steering wheel. I got the carpet dash, blue seats. I got all my baggies parts labeled down there, but she needs some TLC, some love, and cleaned out. She's been sitting a little bit, so. Got some Ford wheels on it with some snow tires. This thing does amazing in snow, and that's the reason I got little rust problems. As you can see, little bubbles and stuff popping out, which is disappointing. I mean, you can see them all everywhere. They're going to get worse. I need to address it and take care of it. But the previous owner had these spike lug nuts on. I just left them on because they're funny. Everybody always comments on it and stuff, so I'd like to do some Turbo Max or something on it, some white Turbo Max. I think that'd look pretty unique. But big old boat. Nice and long, you know. The back hatch, this was always rusty, and I always plan on replacing it, but it's a little dirty from sitting out in the snow. I just pulled it in about a month ago. But right here is really bad. You got some different little spots of little rust poking through up here and there, and then somebody rubbed something previous lifetime. I need to take care of it, you know, get back on it being clean, because this color is really cool. This camera brings out a lot of yellow, but in person it's pretty pale. And I know it's a single stage, it'll buff out pretty nice, but that's about the car. Paint job and everything. Just got the windshield tinted, and it's fiber. I think the windshield's about 20 or 35, I'm not sure. They just did it yesterday. But this has been 5% all the way around for quite some time, and I love it. But there's that really good Volvo undercoating. It's on the inside of the fenders. No rust or anything here. It's pretty solid and clean. The whole engine bay looked really good until I started getting at it with the paint removers and stuff. But I'm going to take out the wiring harness, and we're going to slap the Volvo in there, get a manual trans going, and should be a pretty fun little car. Once we get some things figured out on it, I need to find a trans, like I said, and keep moving with it. So that's about it. Pretty simple and sweet little video, just running down. Basically just a LS Volvo. Long-term plans are definitely to throw some twin turbos or maybe one big guy on there. So twin turbo LS Volvo 240, I think it'd be pretty fun, but we're just gonna get the motor in there for now to be kind of stage one, make it look real OEM and clean, nice engine bay. Maybe start tackling some of the body issues as far as the rust goes and lower it. Maybe I like low. Everything else is low, but lower it on them Turbo Max. White Turbo Max would be awesome because it does have it shares a Ford lug pattern, so it should be pretty easy to find those. Everybody and their brother has those on the Focuses and all that, but should be a pretty fun car. And I hope you guys stay with us on the build. I'll try to film some stuff on mounting it in there, making engine brackets. I might buy some. But we got that plasma table. I'd like to try my hand at a few things, but I'll keep you guys updated, make some cool videos. Let me know what you want to see. Any questions on if you want to LS swap your Volvo or something like that, I'll try to help you out. I'm going to use the factory harness and just do it nice and simple off the get-go, and eventually run like a standalone with a computer or a screen inside the car and everything. So, but for now, we're just going to get it running real nice and simple, and then start working on some cool details like that. So sorry guys, I'm about out of storage, but I'll keep posting some update videos. I got to do a video on the cab over, the E30, the Passat. I got Carter's Miata in here. We're going to be doing plenty of plasma table videos, and I'll keep you updated on all the builds, maybe make some build series on each vehicle.